Hi everyone, welcome back to our class of Micah. This is our final day of doing dinosaurs, and today we're gonna do the Triceratops. This is a really unique dinosaur. It lived about 68 million years ago, and it was a really big dinosaur. It was about the size of 10 feet, which is like your average basketball hoop. So if you're playing basketball, imagine that being a dinosaur. That's how big it was. It was really heavy too. It was 26,000 pounds, which is about 8 cars. So if you take your car that you have maybe in your garage, imagine 8 of those. That's how heavy it was. So it was an extremely big dinosaur and a really scary dinosaur. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw it, and it's really simple. Here's my example here. You can color it however you'd like to. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so to start drawing our Triceratops, I'm going to be using Jaq Jaq Bird Wishy Washy Markers. I love these just because they're really thin. Again, they're really easy to use, easy to clean. You can use them on surfaces, blackboard, whiteboard, and even like your window. So the first step of drawing our Triceratops is we're also gonna be using the Jaq Jaq Bird Doodle It books. Can't forget that. These are, they come in a variety of different designs. They're really cool, really portable, and really easy to use. So the first step is we're gonna be drawing kind of this hunch here, which is kind of the dinosaur's back. And to do that, we're gonna start with its tail, and as you can see, the tail is going to kind of go out more. We just don't have enough room on the book. So what we're going to do is we're kind of going to draw these 2 lines right here, just like this, and that's kind of going to be where your tail is kind of going to go out. And then from this top line, we're going to draw kind of the hunch over, and this should just be really easy. And again, it's okay if you make a couple mistakes. It should just look something just like this. And we actually want this part just a little bit thinner, just like this. And you can always erase. It's okay if you make a mistake. And that's kind of gonna be our back area right there. So I just kind of cleaned my line up a little bit to make it a little thinner. So it looks something just like that. And if you do have the Wishy Washy markers or butter sticks, it'd be great to start in white. And then you can always go over it in a certain color, which is something I love about these markers. So we're now gonna start, it's kind of a hard part. We're gonna start this part. It's kind of the outside part of the head. And this is something that made Triceratops really unique. They had this really unique squiggly shape here, but these were actually really sharp edges kind of around their head. And to draw this, it's gonna be really simple, and we're gonna break it up into 2 really easy parts. So the first part is gonna be kind of like a small curved line down this way. So just like here, there's a little bit of a curve in this, and it's just gonna be a line down there. And then the second part is gonna be the line above, which is up here, and that's just gonna look something like this. And so what we're gonna do is, now that we have kind of our 2 lines set up, we're just gonna draw squigglies. And these are really easy. To do this, you just go up and down, kind of like if you're say grass outside, and you just draw up and down lines, and you can draw big squigglies, small squigglies. Just make sure you don't draw over these lines or too much. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's okay if you make a mistake or you make your squigglies too big or too small. You can always erase them later. And then after that, they should look something like this. And after that, all we're gonna do is erase this line underneath, so we just have our squigglies. So do that. Okay, so the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna draw these horns here, and then kind of draw down here, draw this big horn here, and then kind of finish out the outer part of your Triceratops's head. So right here. And to do that, we're gonna start right at the crown that we kind of drew, and we're just gonna draw a line going outwards. And we don't want this line going down, we want it going up, so towards this way. And this is gonna be really simple. You're just gonna draw a straight line going up. And you can make a big horn or a small one, and it should look something just like this. From there, we're gonna draw a line going down, just like this. And instead of going all the way down with this line, we're gonna start, as you can see here, that there's 2 horns. And we're gonna start drawing our second horn. And that horn's gonna go up, and it's actually gonna connect to our first horn. And it should look something like this. And then we'll close that horn off and finish it off kind of like this. So from there, we are gonna draw its eye, which is really simple right here. And this is just gonna be like a triangle shape. So this is kind of the shape that we're gonna be drawing it as. And just draw the eye right under the horn. So something just like this. Okay, so the next part is we're just gonna draw this horn here and then kind of do the rest of its head. To draw the horn, it's just like the eye. Again, it's just gonna be this triangle shape here. And just kind of draw it just like you drew the horns. This is a really simple step. And don't think too much about it. It should just be really quick. It's okay if it looks a little bit off. It should look something just like this. Just a small horn. From there, we're gonna draw its head, and this is kind of a tricky part. It's just a little bit of a curve, and just finishing off kind of the mouth and its head area. And oops, made a little mistake. And again, it's okay if you can make a mistake. The great thing about these Wishy Washy markers and doing it on a chalk book is that it's super easy to erase, and it's really easy to just redo it. So from there, should make a little something just like this. And then we want to draw a line going upwards. Like, you can see how there's this line right here. And what that's going to do is kind of finish off the mouth. So this next part's a little tricky, just because it's kind of split up into a few parts. You can see there's kind of a squiggly line here, and there's a couple lines up there. So just pay close attention. This part's a little difficult, so it's okay if you make a mistake. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start back from this part. And what we're gonna do from there is we're gonna draw this kind of squiggly up here. So we're gonna first draw, the first step is to draw a line going straight. And then we're gonna draw a line going down. And then we're gonna draw one more straight line. So it should look something like this. And then from there, we're gonna draw this big line going down. And this line is really simple. And then it should kind of connect to your mouth that you drew earlier. And it should look something like this. So we're now gonna start from the back part. So you know how we drew those 2 lines kind of at the start? We're gonna start with that second line and kind of draw our leg down. And the first part is to kind of finish off the tail. And we're just gonna draw a straight line. It looks just like that. So really simple. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started on this hind leg back here. The legs are kind of the really tricky part about drawing this Triceratops, but it's really easy. It's just gonna be a little bit of detail here and there, so just pay close attention. So the first part of drawing this is we're just gonna kind of draw a little bit of a curved line down. And then from there, we're gonna draw kind of this back part here. And this is really simple. It's just kind of a straight line down. And it should look something similar to this. And just like we drew the squigglies here, that's how we're also gonna draw the toes kind of on our Triceratops. And each one is gonna have like 3 squigglies. So you can see how I just drew squigglies just really small right there. And then we're gonna finish by drawing the rest of this leg up. And this hind leg, as you can see, is the biggest leg. So once you get this one done, it's gonna be a little bit easier. And this leg's gonna go all the way up into his body here. And we're just gonna draw just like that. Okay, so we're now gonna draw this leg right here. And this leg is kind of tricky because it's behind this leg. So it's on the other side. And to make it appear that way, we're gonna have to draw a little bit shorter. So you can see how this leg goes all the way down here and this one's just a little bit shorter. So we're just gonna draw it just a little bit shorter and just a line straight down like we drew this last leg. That's how we're gonna start it. There's the line. And then 3 squigglies for its toes. And then again, just another line up. So this is just a really small leg, really easy. And it should look something like this. And it's okay if you make a mistake again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change colors when I do these 2 front legs, just so you guys can see the difference and make it a little easier. So the 2 front legs, I'm actually gonna do in green, and you'll just be able to see them a little bit easier. So we're gonna start with this first leg here, and we're gonna kind of draw this part here, and then we'll extend down. So the top part's really simple. It's gonna start by, like you can see that green line kind of going that way. And then from that green line, we're just gonna draw 3 lines. And that's just to give it a little extra detail. And then we're just gonna draw a straight line down in kind of a line like this, you'll see. And this leg, again, is a little longer. So we go long, short, long, short. So really simple pattern. And just kind of a little bit of a longer leg, and then kind of extend it down. And then our 3 squigglies, and then bring that leg right back up. It should look something like this. So we're almost done. We just kind of have to do our one last leg, and this is gonna be really simple. We're gonna start by just drawing a straight line that's gonna connect the belly to the head here. And it's just really simple, just a nice straight line. And again, I'm gonna continue to draw this in green just so you guys can kind of see it. So there's the green line. And then we're gonna draw our last leg, really simple. And again, remember the order is long, short, long, short. This one's just gonna be a little bit shorter. And we're gonna start by kind of drawing the back part of the leg, and then we'll go to more of the front part. So the back part should look something like this. And then from there, draw our 3 squigglies, and then kind of just draw that leg going up. And those are our 4 legs. So now that you've done that, we've come to our last step. Pick out whatever colors you guys like, and you guys can just go over your Triceratops, just like I did here. So I'm gonna use green and white, and just go over mine. So I just finished coloring mine, and I just did a simple green and white outline. So I used the white one we had, and I just went over that with green, and you can still kind of see some of the white behind, which makes it really cool. You can feel free to just color it in with any colors you want. Here, like you can see, I did a purple and yellow outline, and this one just green and white. So feel free to do whatever you want, and make sure to show us your Triceratops, and you can always just post them on Instagram and tag @Jaq Jaq Bird.